Set a delay between message to build a positive lifestyle experience for you. Set a delay between. I'm supposed to. How about now? That's natural light there. The thing is, hello everyone. Hello. If you can hear me, if you can see me, just say hi, say hello before we start. Okay? I'm just trying to set up. I wish you could. Okay. Custom to Venture. Hi, hello. Yes, hello. Okay. So sorry, I'm just still trying to set up. Hello, Kesiena. Hello. I hope that's my Kesiena in my online class. I have a very faithful student named Kesiena. Can you hear me? Let me know, please. Kesiena, if you can hear me. Ogechi, hi, hello. Oluwa, Jumoke. Okay, I can see you and I can hear you. Okay, that's nice. Okay, Esther, you're welcome. Ogechi, you're welcome. Today, I really want to gist with my subscribers. That's just the truth. Kesena, yes, okay, you can hear me loud and clear. That's beautiful. Okay, I think the sun is reflecting at the background. I hope it's okay. Okay, Ogechi, you can hear me. That's nice. So you guys can just ask your questions today. I just came online. I said it has been a while, so let me just come up and just gist with my subscribers so you can ask any questions, any kind of tutorials that you guys want me to create, and then I'm going to share some things with you guys also that I'm just thinking. I'm just like thinking out loud, so I just decided to come up and yes. Oyetunji, you're welcome. Okay. You're welcome, Bukola. You're welcome. Okay, so you guys can just start typing your questions. Okay, so while you are typing and trying to drop your questions, yes, Chineye, blessing, hello. I'm just going to like just go with what I'm thinking. Okay, yes. How do Agnes? You're welcome. Susan, you're welcome. Okay, so I'm just trying to set. Okay, I think it's better now. Okay, Susan, you're welcome. Okay, so like I was saying, okay, looking good is better. Okay, Caston, yes, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so most people, they normally send me pictures. Okay, you've got a question, just type your questions. I'll respond to it as I go along. Okay, I will do just type. You can just drop your question. Okay, so most times subscribers, they come to WhatsApp and then they send me message. Okay, let's see. You say you have a question. Okay, Rosalind, I would like you to create a C-cut armless dress. A C-cut armless dress. I think I have a C-cut armless dress. Okay. You can send me a picture of it so that I'll have a better idea on my WhatsApp, and then let me know you were the one that dropped that comment during my live stream, so I will attend to it faster. Okay, so Rosalind, we have a deal. Okay, Esther, it's a fear of overcoming how to sew English material because I mostly deal with Ankara. Yes, I understand what you are saying, Esther. It's true. When making English clothes, the truth of the matter is you need to be, as in your stitches, they need to be as in super neat. Yes, I understand what you are saying. So what I'm going to advise you, Esther, is you need to practice. Do you understand? You need to practice. You need to get those fabrics and practice with yourself. Do you understand those stitches, those lines? I understand what you are trying to say. Yes, initially I was having that problem. Initially, when I even started sewing, do you know, funny enough, when I started sewing, I actually preferred making English dresses. You know, these beautiful chic dresses that you wear to church, short gowns, looking flay, and then I was trying my hands on all of these invisible zippers. So just Esther, just go ahead and practice. Do you understand? Get fabrics and then practice with yourself. Make sure that your stitches are neat. Do you understand? So then when I was doing it, I will make sure, I want to make it, let it look like an already made. Do you understand? I will sew, I will lose, I will sew, I will lose. I wanted to make it in such a way that when they see, they'll think I actually bought that dress. So I understand what you're trying to say, Esther. So okay, so that's for that. Okay, you are a great, you are doing a great work. Thank you so much, Custom. I really appreciate that. Okay, Roslyn, you say this is my current situation. I only sew English dress for myself and I learn on YouTube. Okay, okay, so you only sew English dresses. That's nice. Maybe you can share some of your pictures, your work with me on WhatsApp. I think that will be okay. Just share with me and then I will take a look at them and then I will advise you further to know what, if there is any issue. Okay, Rosalind, we've got a deal. Just send me a picture of your work on WhatsApp. That would be nice. Okay. Okay, Carston, you said, how do I get people watching my videos? How do you get people watching your videos? Is what you have to do is you need to create what people would want to watch, and then you need to work on your thumbnail. You understand? Your thumbnail. You need to work on your thumbnail. Just make sure that your thumbnails are catchy. You understand? If you notice, most of us, you find out that we normally go on Instagram and then we get most of our pictures from designers on Instagram. So with that, and then when we create our thumbnails, you see that they are so beautiful and captivating. So that actually helps a lot. Okay, customer, I hope I've been able to answer that. So let's go to how do Agnes. You say, I want to cut a corset, but I want to show cleavage. What do I? Okay, you say, I want to cut a corset, but I won't want to show cleavage. What do I leave at the top part in order not to show any cleavage? If you want to cut a corset and you don't want to show cleavage, 5 inches is enough for you. You know, as in when you measure from your shoulder, 5 inches, like chest line, you can see what I'm putting on. This dress actually has a yoke, and then this, my yoke, is about 7 inches, so you can see. So just imagine that you are making a corset that is like this. You understand? This is like 7 inches, and then just imagine going up, coming from your shoulder to this point to be 5 inches. So 5 inches will be like here. So you see that it will be covered, and then you can add applique to it also. You understand? How do you can add applique? That's in case maybe it's showing, but 5 inches from your shoulder, 5 inches is just great. Okay, so I hope I've been able to answer your question. Custom, thanks also. Okay, Oyetunji Bukola, you said you have phobia. How could I overcome that? Another thing is how to cut a bustier. Oyetunji, bustier. Check my channels now. I have a lot of bustier. Do you understand? So I would want you to send me a message on WhatsApp, Oyetunji. Just let me know that you are the one that commented, and then so you give me more details of the parts of the bustier that you're having issues with. You understand? Then this, in the second one, you say you have phobia. Phobia for what? Is it for sewing or for cutting? Just let me know. Okay. Esther, you are saying, please, ma'am, formula for your neck. My neck or neckline? Esther, not my neck. Okay, neckline. I assume you are saying neckline. Formula for neckline. If you have been following me, you find out that I have lots of videos about neckline. Why I do those videos is initially when I started sewing, I used to have a lot of problem with necklines. Do you understand? Lots, as in you cut neckline. You can see this neckline now. You can see how it is looking so perfect. Do you understand? You sew and then you find out that the neckline one is just not aligning. The secret of necklines is I'm just going to share that here now. The secret of neckline, when you want to cut a perfect neckline, when you are cutting the width of your neckline, as in when you cut your neckline, the width, just always make sure that the back width, that's the wideness of the back neckline and the front neckline, make sure that they are the same. You understand? That's from here to here of the front, and then from here to here of the back. Always make sure that they are the same. With that, you can never go wrong. So when you stitch, it aligns properly. Okay, so I'll come back to that question, Esther. Let's see. Balogun say, I'm still working from home. How do I set up my business without getting a loan? Yes. If Balogun, in doing that, you just need to start small. Do you understand? You people should give this video a like, or you people are not liking it, like the video. You people should like and encourage me so that I can keep talking, because my mouth is even getting dry. Let me drink water. So let's continue. Balogun, you said how do you say you are still working from home? How do you do a setup? How do you set up your business? Yes, without getting a loan. What you need as a tailor, as in the simple thing you need your machine. Do you understand? Once you have your sewing machine and then you are working from home, you are good to go. Do you understand? What I mean by you are good to go is that you can actually start working from home and then you save money to open up a place. Like I normally tell people, you are your own model in this our fashion business. Do you understand? The way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself, the way you make your own clothes and wear, that is what people will see. So I remember then when I started sewing, when I go to church on Sundays were like my, do you understand, my gang days. Do you understand? Almost like literally every Sunday I wear a new dress, and then people would see me, they were like, wow, your dress looks so good, looks so pretty, who made it for you? And I was like, I'm the one. They were like, please, oh, can you sew for me? I said, why not? Do you understand? So with that, I was able to save some money. You understand? From there you save money, and then you can, from there, if you want to rent a shop, you rent a shop without getting a loan. You have to be, I don't know the words to use, you have to, I'm trying to get the correct word, you have to be disciplined, as in not spending unnecessarily. So that's the only way that you can save and then set up your own business without getting a loan. Okay, so Balongu, I hope I've been able to answer that. Okay, Roslyn, you said is 3 inches a standard measurement for necklines? 3 inches is like 3 inches and 3.5 is like standard measurement. So with 3 inches, 3.5, you can never go wrong with necklines. If you have been following me, you notice that most of my necklines, I normally do, excuse me, just imagine, I normally do 3 inches. Most, as in majority of my necklines, and then some I do 3.5 inches, but I really don't think I normally exceed that measurement. You understand? I don't exceed it. So most times some people, they will like see necklines, if you want to, even if you want to do unless you want to do a canoe neckline that is a little bit wider, like you can see maybe from here to here. The secret of that is, if you are doing a wide neckline, make sure that neckline will not be deep. Do you understand? So that's the mistake some people they make. Then when they cut maybe like 5 inches wide, they will now go down maybe by 6 inches. The neck will not align. Do you understand? That neckline will not align. So just make sure 3 inches, 3.5 is just good to go. Okay. Oyetunji, okay. Thank you. Okay. Onanuga, how many inches neckline did you use for this outfit? I actually used 3 inches, like I said. You can see it. This is 3 inches by 1.5. You understand? You can see it is a high neckline. So I used 1.5 here, and then the back was 1 inches, but the width is 3 inches. Okay, Balogun, thank you so much for the answer. Yes, I have customers, but they are not enough and they don't want to pay my charge, thinking because I'm still working from home. No, you are the one that need to determine. You are the one that will just like put like a stamp to that. Working from home does not mean that you don't know what you are doing. Do you understand? That does not mean that you don't know what you are doing. So they have to pay your worth. You understand? So it's not because you are working from home, then somebody that have a shop, then they will not be pricing you cheaply. No, You will not allow it. If they don't, if those particular ones you don't want to sew, let them go. You get customers, you are not going to go work and then you have nothing to show for it. Do you understand? Just because you want to please customers. So no, please, I will not advise for you to do that. Look for customers that will pay you and you do their work very well. That's good. Okay, Esther, okay, you said for ready to wear business, what kind of sewing machine is the best? Just get your normal industrial machine. Do you know, I'm not supposed to say this. It's not like I just want to say it for the sake of this. Do you know, when I was doing my ready to wear class, I actually used two machines. I used my normal industrial machine, and then I used the blackheads, that normal, you people know that normal butterfly blackhead. Why I did that is because I wanted to show my students in the class that, forget, it's not about industrial machine, it's not about, or your normal butterfly machine. Do you understand? Why I'm saying industrial machine is because of the speed. You understand? Industrial machine is faster, so you use like less energy. But other than that, my dear, if you don't have industrial machine yet and you want to go into your ready to wear, your blackhead, you can use your butterfly blackhead. Just make sure that your stitches are straight. That's what counts. You understand? Okay, so I hope I've been able to answer that. But if you have the money, you can get your normal industrial machine. That will work. It will make your work faster. And then you get a serger. That's like an overlock. Overlock is like a must have for a ready to wear business. It's like a must have, because it's not everything. Most ready to wear, they are not lined. You understand? So when you sew, you use your overlock to give it the inside weaving, and then your stitches will look perfect. Okay, so I hope I've been able to answer that. Okay, Roslyn, you said, ma, did you add allowance to the 3 inches while cutting the neckline? No, I usually don't add. If I want it to be a little bit, you can see this is like a very high neckline. So if it's the one that you don't want it to be too tight, you can do 3.5 inches. You understand? So at the end of the day, after stitching, it returns back to like 3 inches. But for this, I did not add any stitching allowance to it. Just my 3 inches is my 3 inches. But if you want normal, that will not be as tight as what I'm putting on, you can see, you can just do 3.5 inches. So at the end of the day, you are still going to have it looking like this. It will look like this, definitely, but it's not going to be as tight as this. But because the truth is, it's a little bit tight. You understand? Some customers they might complain about this, that it's too tight. You know, like what they normally say, they say fashion is pain. Do you understand? So most times we wear things, even if it's inconveniencing us, we still carry ourselves so well. Do you get? Okay. So I hope I've been able to answer that. Okay, Dixon, hi, hello, you're welcome. Good evening to you, ma. Yes, you're welcome, Dixon. I appreciate. If you have any question, you can just drop your question. Today is our gist time. Okay, Esther, thank you so much. Yeah, I hope I've been able to answer your question. Okay, thank you. Dixon, Debbie, you said this is my first time joining your live stream. I'm learning so far. Thank you. I appreciate the comment. Give this video a thumbs up. Like the video. Okay, Roslyn Onanuka, thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate. Good evening, baby goat TV. You're welcome. Mary Ose, good evening. You're welcome. You guys, you can drop your questions. You're welcome. I appreciate each and every one of you that have joined this live stream. Like I said, today is just gist. I just felt like coming out to just gist with you guys. I've been planning this every time. I would do it. Before you know, I was tired. I was like, So today I decided, no, today I must come up. Okay, Mary, good evening. You're welcome. Roslyn, you said I'm learning a whole lot. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I actually don't take it for granted. Thank you for your comments, for your feedbacks. Okay, so let me continue with my own gist. So if you have any question, just drop it. I'll come back and I'll stop and then answer you. Okay, so like I said, most times subscribers, they normally send me pictures on my WhatsApp, and like I should just like explain how this dress was actually done. Do you know, I was planning on that topic, like something like a style discourse, to create a program like that here, but I actually wanted to do it like a live stream here, but I noticed that because for us to be able to explain, as in to discuss about a style, we would need the picture. So I think what I'm going to do, that might not work for a live stream. I think I'm going to like create a video around it. It is a very simple process. Let me answer Roslyn, I'll come back. He said, I have always been scared of sewing lace, okay, because I feel I can't do it. What advice would you give to overcome fear? Okay, yes, the truth of the matter is sewing lace is a whole lot of work. Do you understand? So there are actually different kinds of lace. There are some lace that are very soft, as in they are like almost like rubber. Those kind of lace, you will sweat. That's I'm not even going to lie to you. You will sweat when you are trying to align them. You are going this way, the lace is going this way. So I understand. You can see like this lace I'm putting on. This lace is kind of like a thick lace. Do you understand? If you are going to sew for yourself, like most times when I'm buying lace for myself, when I want to buy, I try as much as I can to avoid those ones that are like rubber. Do you understand? First of all, when you sew them, they will not even bring out fitting. Do you understand? If you want to make like a 3 pieces, like a 6 pieces skirt with them, the lines will not they will not align properly. You understand? Because they are not real fabric. So I'm sure maybe you must have come across such, because that is enough to even put fear on your head. Do you understand? But once you get lace that are real cottons, you understand? So that will, it will make it easier. And then another way of sewing lace that will be easy for you, you can try laminating the fabric. You understand what I mean by laminating the fabric? Is you would like, you know, on lace we normally sew it in 3 piece now. You understand? So you have your lining, and then you have the underlaying that you will use. And then, so what I'm trying to say, you can see this one, it was not, actually not lined. So what I mean by laminating your fabric, as in when you place, for those very soft lace, when you place the lining piece, that's like the satin or whatever crepe that you are using, so you try hem, use like hemming gum. I actually have a video of that. Use like hemming gum. You place the hemming gum strategically around it, and then you iron it. So with that, when you do that, it kind of like gives it a balance. You understand? So with that, your lace is not wobbly and wobbling when you are stitching. So when you are doing that, make sure that all this transparent part of the lace, don't put the hemming gum around there. You look for the part that looks like it has fabric. You understand? Hide the hemming gum under that part, and then you iron it down. So when you do that, it's actually helps to stabilize it, and then with that you'll be able to sew. It's a whole lot of work, I must tell you the truth. It's a whole lot of work, but that is why when we're sewing lace, we charge it extra. Do you understand? The price for lace is not the same with Ankara. If you have been pricing it the same, you better change your. So okay, so that's for that, Roslyn. Okay, so Esther, you said, is it the reality? It's the reality for me, not sugar coating designs. I appreciate you, ma'am. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate. Okay, so I hope on all the questions that I have been able to answer them. So you can still continue dropping your questions. Just whatever has been bugging you when it comes to sewing, drop it. If it's the one that I can answer truthfully from my heart, I would answer you. Okay, so let's continue with the gist again. Okay, so like I said, I was actually planning on actually creating like a live stream, but I noticed that when it comes to the what do you call it, when it comes to discussing fabric, when it, okay, Rosalie, my WhatsApp number, just check any of my videos, you will see my number scrolling through like I normally say. Most of my videos, they carry my number, or you can go to my description box, you get my number also. Okay, so you know, most times when discussing about styles, it's something I need to show the style, and then before I discuss it. Why I'm saying this is that most times when people come to my WhatsApp to share picture, like please explain this, the truth of the matter is most times those tutorials that you are asking for, you actually cannot get a full tutorial of that style. But if you have an understanding of patterns, do you understand? Like I normally tell my online students, I say, you learn patterns, don't learn style. Do you understand? When you learn patterns, it's easier. If you learn patterns, you can sew anything in this world. Do you understand? Because just imagine, let me use this dress that I'm putting on now as an example now. If someone comes down to my timeline now, like, please, oh ma'am, how do I sew this? If you know how to draft a bustier, do you understand? This is like a neck dart bustier, like a tube, because this is actually a yoke that is added. I actually did the top stitch of the yoke. Once you know how to sew, once you know how to draft a bustier of a tube, this top part you have already gotten it. That's what I'm trying to say. You have already gotten it. And then the second pattern you need to watch out for is, how do you now add a yoke to a bustier? Most of these videos are on YouTube. I have them on my channel also. How do you now add a yoke to a tube? You understand? So this is a yoke that was added. That's a second pattern that you need to know. And then the third one is a flay pattern. So, and then when you take a look at the flay that was used for the dress, you are going to think, what flay pattern is this? If someone is coming and like, how this flay or is this a line? You understand that some people that will come, they don't even have an idea. You understand? So that's why I say you don't learn that particular style. So once you learn those patterns, you know that, okay, this is a 360-degree flay. So once you put these pieces together, at the end of the day, my dears, you'll be able to sew this dress perfectly well without even asking anybody anything. You understand? But if you come now like, please, oh, I want to sew this style, teach me this full style, and then if I teach you, you just follow it like this and then you sew it. Next time you see something similar, your mind will not be able to comprehend it, like, this is this pattern that I'm going to use for this. I'll use this pattern, and then I'll be able to get it. So that's what I'm trying to explain. So I'm trying to create like a discussion or something, I don't know yet, around that, where I'll come up online and then explain how for you to read those styles. That's when you see those beautiful styles, you'll be able to read it, and then you'll be able to know the actual patterns that you should use, and then you get it. So that's what I'm planning, that's what I'm cooking. Okay, Stella Saige, you're welcome. You said I got that. Learn patterns, not style. Yeah, that's true. Yes, learn patterns. When you learn patterns, it will be easier. It will be so easy for you. Like this sleeve now, you can see it is a pencil and a flay sleeve. And then you like, how do I cut this sleeve? If you know how to draft a basic sleeve, and then you know how to draft a flay, you understand these are two patterns that was used just from one sleeve. So that's what I'm trying to explain. So once you can learn patterns, once you get a style, once your customer brings a style and like, this is what I want to, so the first thing in your head, you just try to think, you just take a look, you look at the top part, you understand, you look at the top part, and then you look at the down part, you look at the top bodice, you look at the down, if it is a gown, you look at the top bodice, you look at the skirt. What kind of pattern did they use for this skirt? Is it a 6 pieces skirt? Is it a fish skirt? Is it 8 pieces? Is it 8 A line? You understand? Then with that, you understand, okay, this is that. You have gotten it. This down part of this skirt is an A line. You already know that. You keep that on your side. And then you take, well, as you are thinking it, or you have to store before you know how much price you will call. You understand? You don't just give price. You use your brain, sharp. So and then you take a look at the top part. How did they do this one now? You take a look at it. Okay, this thing is like, it is a tube. They added the yoke to it. You're inside your brain, you are thinking. The woman is asking you, madam, how much? Like, cool down now, madam, wait, let me do my calculations. Do you understand? You are just trying to use your brain. So with that, once you can piece the patterns together in your mind, you'll be able to give them price. So with that, you, at the end of the day, you are not going to undercharge, and then you now start running helter-skelter at the end of the day, trying to cut corners to make sure you get something out of it. Okay, all right, I hope you guys have gotten that. Okay, so like you said, my WhatsApp number is on my videos. Just check any stylish Naija videos, you see my number on it. My numbers are always scrolling through my videos. Okay, all right, so we have done almost like 30 minutes now. Okay, so are we good to go? If no more questions, I think we can wrap up for today. Okay, Roslyn. Okay. Okay, you said you just sent me a picture of the C-cut armless dress. Okay, I will take a look at it and see. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can even explain it. Okay, okay. Oh, I have this video on my YouTube channel. I just saw it. I have it. I even have it. I've done it. Okay, I'm just going to explain it right now. Yes, I'm going to explain it. This dress, it is a simple process, very simple. It is actually a tube. Do you understand? Originally, you cut it like a tube. I made it recently. I have like two. You cut it like a tube, and then this is like a yoke. It's actually done in two ways. There are some that are cut together, while others you cut them separately. You cut the yoke. That's when drafting. After drafting your tube, and then you draft your basic bodies, and then you like just give it like a cut, and then it comes here, and then at the end of the day you just give it like a top stitch on top of it. So I hope uh, a top stitch on top of it like this, and then it goes to the back. I actually have a video of that on my YouTube channel already. Okay. Okay, Susan, you said, please, ma'am, what advice would you give a tailor who has a toddler and is also expecting? Yes, I've been there, so I understand. I don't know, do you sew for people? As in, do you sew for people, or you just sew for yourself? Because I've been there. Yes, there was actually a time when my children, they were a little bit smaller. And then you have a baby. But then what I was actually doing was I was actually working less. You understand? The truth of the matter is that it's not easy handling a toddler, and then you are expecting. When it comes to expecting, another thing, advice I'm going to advise you, I don't know the kind of sewing machine that you make use of. You understand? If you are making use of, if you don't have a motor, if you are making use of a sewing machine that you have to, you understand, like pedal, I would not advise you to do that. So you should get a what do you call, electric motor, and then attach it. But if you are making use of an industrial machine, you don't have a problem. All you have to do is just get like a very comfortable chair, and then you sit. You understand? Okay, you say you sew for people. So you just get, like what I'm trying to say, just get a very comfortable chair, and then you sit on it, and then don't overstress yourself. You understand? I remember then when I was pregnant, you know, my mom, she literally told me to stop sewing. But the truth was that I needed the money. Do you understand? I cannot just stop sewing. So I just had to like reduce a little bit. You understand? When they bring styles that are too difficult, I'm like, with this condition, just look for someone else. But simple styles, like all these small small simple ready to wear styles, I could do them. So that's my advice. I would not advise for you to pedal machine. That's the truth. I would not advise. If you have been using your leg to pedal, please try as much as you can to get a motor. Once you get a motor, it actually makes it very simple and easy for you to sew. You just gentle tap. But if you are making use of an industrial machine already, you don't have problem. Okay, so I think I've been able to answer that. And then, like I said, just reduce a little bit, because it's not easy handling a baby and then you're pregnant. Okay, all right, all the best. We wish you safe delivery. Okay, so like we'll go back to our explanation of the C-cut. So you can see like this one here, this one was actually stitched on top of it. You understand? It was actually stitched on top of it. There's a way they do it, as in, you, after making your tube, and then you get another fresh pattern, because the tube is a bustier, and then you get another fresh pattern, just like a pattern, and then you just like create the C-cut like this. There's a way you create it. You follow the style line, and then it comes to your under bust. It comes to your under bust, and then you cut that out. And then the back, most time depends on what you want for the back. You understand? If you want the C cut at the back also, the same thing you did to the front, that's what you do for the back. But the back on, you're going to add a zip allowance to it. You understand? You can add a zipper allowance to it, so with that it is easy for you. Okay, so I hope I've been able to answer that. Like I said, I have it on my channel, so you can look for it. Okay, all right. Okay, okay, Susan. Okay, you said you sew for people. Yes, I've answered that. Okay, thank you so much. I hope I've been able to answer your question. Okay. All right, all right, all right. So I'm just trying to check if anybody dropped a message for me. Okay, okay. All right, guys. So I think we should give it a wrap for today. You understand? Let's give it a wrap. Maybe next week. I'm not promising. If I'm free, I'll come up again like this. So and we'll discuss. You understand? I'll just put it just like I did this, just gist, and then people can come. Whatever question you have, it is easier for me with this kind of free head to answer you guys more on our live chat. You understand? You come, just drop your questions heartfully from the bottom of my heart, as much as I know with the knowledge that God has given to me. I'll explain and then tell you guys. Okay, and then your what do you call it, your pictures you can send to me on WhatsApp, and then once I come up, we'll try as much as I can to explain, and then tell you the patterns, the actual patterns that you will use for them. All right, guys, so thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Roslyn. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you that tuned into this live chat. You all know I actually did not announce it. I just decided to come out. Like, anybody that is online, it's their luck. They'll just ask their question and then I'll answer them truthfully and honestly from my heart. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you that tuned in into this live chat. Actually, don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in our next live chat. Thank you. Bye. So let's end now. Okay.